As I said that India is celebrating Mahatma Gandhi's 153rd birth anniversary today, a cleanliness drive is taking place across the country. Yesterday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi participated in the Swachhata Hi Seva campaign alongside wrestler turned social media influencer Ankit Bayanapuria. In a video shared by Prime Minister Modi, he can be seen taking up a broom and cleaning the ground with Ankit. On the 105th edition of Mann Ki Baat, Prime Minister requested to join hands in Swachh Bharat mission, which was initiated in 2014. Several politicians and celebrities took part in this particular initiative. Today, Prime Minister Modi is likely to visit the Rajghat to pay homage to Mahatma Gandhi, followed by a visit to Vijay Ghat to pay tribute to Lal Bahadur Shastri, also on his birth anniversary.
फिटनेस के लिए आप इतनी मेहनत करते हैं, उसमें ये स्वच्छता अभियान कैसे मदद करेगा?
वातावरण को स्वस्थ रखना तो हमारा कर्तव्य है। वो स्वस्थ तभी हम स्वस्थ हैं।
हमारे सोनीपत में गांवों में कैसा है लोगों का स्वच्छता में विश्वास कैसा है?
अब थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा ध्यान दे रहे हैं स्वच्छता की तरफ। हाँ,
अंकित, आप फिजिकल एक्टिविटी के लिए कितना समय देते हैं?
और दिन में 4 से 5 घंटे। आपको भी देख के थोड़ा सा मोटिवेट होते हैं कि आप भी इतनी एक्सरसाइज करते हो।
मैं ज़्यादा एक्सरसाइज नहीं करता, लेकिन रोज़मर्रा की जिंदगी के लिए जितना चाहिए, लेकिन मैं डिसिप्लिन फॉलो करता हूँ। 2 चीज़ों में मेरा अभी डिसिप्लिन नहीं आ रहा है। एक, खाने का टाइमिंग, और दूसरा, सोने के लिए थोड़ा मुझे समय देना चाहिए, वो मैं दे नहीं पा रहा हूँ।
माँ, देश को सुलाने के लिए आपको जागना पड़ता है।
प्रधानमंत्री जी ने लाल किले के प्राचीर से स्वच्छता का आह्वान किया और उस स्वच्छता के अभियान पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी के करोड़ों कार्यकर्ता और करोड़ों भारत की जनता इसमें अपना योगदान कर रही है। आज देश भर में हमारे लाखों कार्यकर्ता स्वच्छता अभियान के तहत श्रमदान कर रहे हैं।
वंदे भारत ट्रेन के लिए एक बहुत अच्छा 14 मिनट्स का प्रोटोकॉल तैयार किया है। उस प्रोटोकॉल से पूरी ट्रेन को जब गाड़ी आती है उसी वक्त प्लेटफॉर्म पे ही पूरा क्लीन करके उसको अगली जर्नी के लिए भेजने की एक अच्छी पहल की गई है। प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो हमेशा एक इनोवेशन का, एक नए तरीके से काम करने का आग्रह रहता है, मार्गदर्शन रहता है, उसी पद्धति में, उसी सिस्टम में एक बहुत अच्छा नया क्लीनिंग प्रोटोकॉल तैयार किया।
स्वच्छता अभियान की शुरुआत करते हैं तो हमारे आसपास का इलाका बहुत साफ सुथरा होता है, पॉजिटिविटी उससे आती है, गंदगी कम होने के कारण बीमारियां कम फैलती हैं और फिर हम पूरे समाज में इस अभियान को लेकर चलें। मेरा अपने सभी युवा साथियों से अनुरोध है कि जब आप स्वच्छता करेंगे, आपका दूसरा कोई साथी आपकी फोटो खींचे भी, आप उसको अपने व्हाट्सएप पे, अपने इंस्टाग्राम पे, अपने फेसबुक पे, अपने ट्विटर पर हर जगह शेयर करें।
स्वच्छ भारत की घोषणा की तब सब लोगों ने मजाक उड़ाया, लेकिन आज हम बदलाव देख रहे हैं। मैं तो इस क्षेत्र में रहती हूँ, मुझे मालूम है रेलवे लाइंस की क्या हालत होती थी, और आज आप सबको मन में तसल्ली होगी कि जो रेलवे ट्रैक पर होता था आज वो बदला है। आज समाज बदला है और आगे भी उस बदलते रहने का प्रयास रहेगा। स्वच्छता को हम अपने संस्कार में लें, और यही प्रधानमंत्री जी ने हमें शिक्षा कहूंगी, प्रेरणा कहूंगी, वो दी है।
Now, next story is about the case storm spreading its wings everywhere. Now, the diplomatic standoff between India and Canada continues. In the backdrop, we'll be talking about a separatist incident that took place in the United Kingdom and an exclusive conversation that CNN News 18 had with Canadian Prime Minister's close aide, which is Justin Trudeau's close aide. Number one, let's talk about what exactly happened there in the United Kingdom, in Scotland specifically. 2 days ago, India's High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, Vikram Doraiswamy, was actually forced to turn away from an event at a Gurudwara in Glasgow. Separatists had approached his car, with one asking whether he was the ambassador and saying that it would be best if he left. Now, according to an intel source, 2 of 3 disruptors were associated with Jagtar Johal's gang, and Johal was actually arrested back in 2017 in Punjab on 10 charges registered under the Arms Act and the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. Number 2, now let's talk about the exclusive conversation CNN News 18 had with Canadian MP, who is also Justin Trudeau's close aide. Beyond this, now CNN News 18's Manoj Gupta actually spoke with this particular Canadian MP. Sukh Dhaliwal is his name. He accused India of allowing separatists to enter into Canada with fake passports and said that the evidence that Canada has connecting India to the Hardeep Singh Nijjar's death will be presented in the court.
Mr. Dhaliwal, there are various allegations against you that you are very close to Pakistan ISI, and the role of ISI is under scanner for the Nijjar's killings. What is your take?
This is totally ridiculous claim. Because being a member of parliament, I would not be able to stay anywhere closer to any of the foreign state agencies. And I can tell you, whoever is giving you this information is totally wrong and irresponsible.
Sir, why after the death of Nijjar, suddenly after 4 months, Justin Trudeau has suddenly coming in public domain, that too coming from India back, and he's talking about that Indian agencies were involved in the killing of Nijjar. Why he never said these things earlier?
This is totally wrong. Before Prime Minister went to India for G20, we clearly halted the trade talks. Because the Prime Minister knew there is an issue, and he raised this with Prime Minister Modi when he was in India, and he has clearly stated that in every paper. And he has done that in G20 in India. And then the first day the parliament opened was September the 18th. And on the very first day the parliament opened after a summer break, he made that statement to the parliament as well as to Canadians that there is a credible evidence that a foreign state agent is involved in the killing of Mr. Nijjar.
But sir, foreign agent can be ISI also. Why you are suddenly saying that this is Indian agent only?
But he has clearly said that it is an Indian foreign agent. He has not said ISI.
What are the evidence available, sir?
But there is an evidence that will be shown in the court, and eventually the Prime Minister of Canada will not make such a statement. And it's not only the Prime Minister of Canada. In fact, the other Five Eyes are standing on our side as well. You have seen US is standing, in solidarity with Canada, and the other Five Eyes partners are there as well, because they exactly know what's happening, and you are asking for proof, because today Prime Minister is not in a position to give proofs, but the proofs will come into the court, and he does not want to mess up the court system and the justice system we have here in Canada compared to other nations, though they might call themselves a democracy, but there is no such thing.
One important question, sir, which I want to ask, that Indian agencies have given you multiple LRs, and they are approximately 24. That Canadian people are bringing those who have done crimes in India, those who are gangsters, and they are doing every activity from Canada, and they are killing people, they are doing blast. Why are you not taking action, and why are you not cooperating with India?
Action. In fact, we have cooperated. In fact, an Indian agency or Indian, let me say, the administration raised this issue. The answer is very clear. Who gave them the fake passports? India. Who gave them the wrong police clearance? India. And who's trying to mess up our country by sending those people here? Is India. In fact, if you listen to the statement made by one of the MLAs who was an ex-police officer, he has clearly said that it is the government that's sending people out there. In fact, why didn't you believe him? who's U.S. citizen, a citizen of India, and who was in a police and also now an elected representative.
An incident occurred on 29th of September 2023 at Glasgow Gurdwara, where the Indian High Commissioner was on a personal visit facilitated by a member of Scottish Parliament. Certain unknown individuals from outside the Glasgow area attempted to disrupt this visit, following which the visiting party decided to leave the premises. After the departure of the visitors, these unruly individuals continued to disturb the Gurdwara congregation. Police Scotland was in attendance thereafter and have taken cognizance of the matter. Glasgow Gurdwara strongly condemns such disorderly behaviour to disrupt the peaceful proceedings of the Sikh place of worship. The Gurdwara is open to people from all communities and backgrounds, and we welcome everyone openly as per our principles of faith.
I was very shocked when I saw what had happened at the Gurdwara in Glasgow, and I think that it sort of highlights and it demonstrates just how concerning the issue of both Khalistan extremists are, but also how the pro-Khalistan sort of activists, just how far they're prepared to travel and what they're prepared to do. My understanding is, and I think I'm right in saying, that the Gurdwara in Glasgow, the committee had arranged an event to host the Indian High Commissioner and others to come to an event and to have a reception at the complex, at the Gurdwara complex. And these guys turned up and had harassed the management committee, and then had harassed the Indian High Commissioner, and sadly he had to leave. And of course, it's very sad for the people who had planned to attend the event.
Now, CNN News 18's Sanjay Suri gets you more on what the management of the Gurudwara has said about this incident with the Indian High Commissioner to the UK. Let's take a look.
The management of the Glasgow Gurudwara has now condemned the Khalistanis who stopped the Indian High Commissioner in London, Vikram Doraiswamy, from entering the Gurdwara on Friday afternoon. The High Commissioner had been invited to the Gurdwara by the Gurdwara management and members, and he had come there accompanied by the Consul General in Scotland. 3 Khalistanis then approached the High Commissioner's car threateningly as he drove up. One of them even attempted to try to force open the door while the High Commissioner was sitting within the car, and on advice apparently from a security guard accompanying the High Commissioner, it was decided that the car should leave. The aim was to prevent an altercation from taking place and any ugly incident or confrontation from developing. The Gurdwara now says that the High Commissioner was on a personal visit, and he had been facilitated in that visit by a member of the Scottish Parliament. After the High Commissioner left, that was not quite the end of the troubles at the Gurdwara. The management says that the 3 Khalistanis then entered the Gurdwara premises and threatened and abused the Gurdwara management and staff, and it says that they continue to disturb the peace of the congregation within. The Gurdwara management says that this is to be condemned, that this was disorderly behavior and it disturbed the peaceful proceedings of a Sikh place of worship.
Now we have some very important breaking news coming in as far as Canadian government's recent order on online streaming services is concerned. Elon Musk now accuses Justin Trudeau's government of crushing free speech there in Canada. SpaceX founder and CEO Elon Musk has sort of slammed the Justin Trudeau's government in Canada for crushing free speech in the country. Now his remark came in wake of a recent order, as I just mentioned, of the Canadian government, which makes it compulsory for online streaming services to formally register with the government for regulatory controls. The Canadian government, also armed with one of the world's most repressive online censorship schemes, announces that all quote-unquote online streaming services that offer podcast must formally register with the government to permit regulatory controls. So that is the big breaking news coming in as far as this entire saga between Elon Musk and the online services screening in Canada is concerned. Elon Musk has since slammed this recent order coming in from the Canadian government. Right now we are shifting focus to another piece of breaking news, this time coming in from Haryana. Now Bambiha gang shooter has been killed in Sonipat. This is the top focus of this hour, that a Bambiha gang shooter has been killed in Sonipat. Bullet-riddled body of Punjab-based notorious gangster Deepak Maan was found in a village of Haryana in Sonipat. Apparently, Goldy Brar has claimed responsibility of this killing. To give us more details about what exactly happened there, I have CNN News 18's Anshul joining me on the phone line. Anshul, a very good morning to you. Could you give us more detail about who Deepak Maan was, how was he killed, where was his body recovered, and how Goldy Brar has claimed responsibility to his killing?
So yes, if you see, there are two major that are operating in Punjab. Both gangs are right. First one being the Lawrence Business Goldy Brar gang, whereas the Bambiha gang. So Deepak Maan or Maan was actually a part of the Bambiha gang, and he was the main shooter involved of Goldy Brar, that brother of Goldy Brar. So this entire attack that is being seen as a by the Goldy Brar gang to the Bambiha gang, and this incident happened the evening is what we are told that in Sonipat, where a bullet of the victim was actually found on this spot, and since the police has started the investigation of this entire matter, but however, taking to Facebook, Goldy Brar and gang responsibility of this entire killing, but whether this is the work of his gang or not, that is a part of this investigation. But yes, at this point in time, the Goldy Brar gang has claimed responsibility, and this time, very interestingly, this entire incident happened in Haryana rather than in Punjab. So yes, yet again raises the question if at all these gangs are widening its scope of crime when it comes to carrying out such instances in northern India.
All right, Anshul, thank you so much for bringing in all those crucial details. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates on that particular story. Right now, we are shifting focus to another piece of breaking news coming in. This is extremely crucial as far as the entire unrest in Manipur is concerned. Now, 4 accused involved in the kidnapping of 2 students have now been apprehended in the Churachandpur district of Manipur. Manipur Chief Minister N Biren Singh sort of announced this entire thing on his Twitter account on Sunday, that the main culprits behind the death of 2 students who were kidnapped have been arrested from Churachandpur district. The death of the 2 students came to light after pictures of them surfaced on social media on September 25th, purportedly before and after they were killed. The Chief Minister said that the state government would ensure that the culprits behind the killing will receive maximum punishment, including capital punishment as well. We'll give you more details about that. To give us that, I have CNN News 18's Arunima joining me on the phone line. Arunima, very good morning to you. Could you give us more details about the tweet that has come in from N Biren Singh, and who all are these 4 accused persons involved in the killing of 2 students?
Not just the Chief Minister N Biren Singh, but also Central Bureau of Investigation, through a statement, has confirmed that these 4 people have been arrested. Their names are, and out of these, there are 2 women. So the names are Pauminlam Haukip, S. Malswam Haukip, Lingcheng Baituki, and Tinheling Hentang. Along with them, 2 children, 2 minors were also brought to Guwahati. Guwahati is the designated court as per the Supreme Court order. So from Churachandpur, they have been brought to Guwahati. And there is a lot of controversy over these 2 minors who have been brought along. because they can't be arrested as per law. And the CBI is confirming that these minors don't have a role to play, but because their parents are under arrest and there was nobody to take care of them in Churchandapur, therefore they have been brought to Guwahati, and in Kamrup District Child Protection Officer's custody, they have been handed over. This has led to a lot of tension as well. The tribal bodies there are protesting, saying that if police and CBI had given enough time, perhaps in Churchandapur itself, something could have been done to take care of the minors. This is not fair, they are saying, to take them away from Manipur all the way to Assam, where everybody is foreign to them, the language, the people. So that controversy aside, these four are being presented in the Guwahati court in a short while from now. It's only when the custodial remand application is given will we know what exactly CBI accuses these four of. So far, they've not come clean on what the charge against these four are.
All right, Arunima, thank you so much for bringing in all those crucial details. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates on that. Right now, it's time to slip into a very short commercial break. Stay with CNN News 18 for more such stories right on the other side.
Every good argument is based on hard facts. Facts that are indivisible and uncompromised. Watch me, Rahul Shivshankar, bring you a clear point of view based on indisputable facts.
The Hard Facts, tonight at 6:57 only on CNN News 18.
कितना अच्छा हुआ.
In his bequest upon his passing, two of the things that he did were not just for his community. It was for the Kashi Vishwanath temple in Banaras and for the Jagannath temple in Puri. Nowhere near Punjab. He did it because he believed in bringing everybody together. I think the history of the Sikh community tells us that the true faith, the true spirit of Sikhi is to look for reconciliation, to look for the humanity that inspires all of us. And most importantly, the ultimate spirit which is there in the most common, how should I describe it? The most common mantra of the Sikh faith, which all of us repeat whenever we go to a Gurdwara.
The management of the Glasgow Gurdwara has now condemned the Khalistanis who stopped the Indian High Commissioner in London, Vikram Doraiswamy, from entering the Gurdwara on Friday afternoon. The High Commissioner had been invited to the Gurdwara by the Gurdwara management and members, and he had come there accompanied by the Consul General in Scotland. Three Khalistanis then approached the High Commissioner's car threateningly as he drove up. One of them even attempted to try to force open the door while the High Commissioner was sitting within the car, and on advice apparently from a security guard accompanying the High Commissioner, it was decided that the car should leave. The aim was to prevent an altercation from taking place and any ugly incident or confrontation from developing. The Gurdwara now says that the High Commissioner was on a personal visit and he had been facilitated in that visit by a member of the Scottish Parliament. After the High Commissioner left, that was not quite the end of the troubles at the Gurdwara. The management says that the three Khalistanis then entered the Gurdwara premises and threatened and abused the Gurdwara management and staff, and it says that they continue to disturb the peace of the congregation within. The Gurdwara management says that this is to be condemned, that this was disorderly behavior and it disturbed the peaceful proceedings of a Sikh place of worship. The management says that Sikh principles are at stake here, that a Gurdwara is open to all communities and backgrounds, and the principles of the Sikh faith demand that all are welcome there. Clearly, that principle was not allowed to find expression. The matter has been reported to the police by the High Commission, by the Gurdwara management. The police have said they have taken note of the incident. They are inquiring and looking for facts and investigating the matter. A lot of people are waiting to see what the results of that inquiry are, and even more, what action may follow the results of that inquiry.
Of a community that is known for its service and for its capacity to be there at any and all times of need, wherever in the world. So, Vikramjit Singh ji, thank you for all your service. Thank you for all that you have done. And above all, thank you for giving us an opportunity to continue to be proud of you. Let me also say, ladies and gentlemen, that your organization, the Sikh Forum International, is an institution which I believe deserves every bit of recognition and every bit of thanks that we can possibly give you.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. As the nation is celebrating Gandhi Jayanti today, Prime Minister Modi has also posted on X, formerly known as Twitter, on this particular occasion. He wrote, and I'm going to quote him here, that I bow to Mahatma Gandhi on this special occasion of Gandhi Jayanti. His timeless teachings continue to illuminate our path. Mahatma Gandhi's impact is global, motivating the entire humankind to further the spirit of unity and compassion. May we always work towards fulfilling his dreams. May his thoughts enable every youngster to be agent of change he dreamt of, fostering unity and harmony all over. So that's the word coming in from Prime Minister Modi himself on the occasion of Gandhi Jayanti. Well, that's a wrap from my side. Stay with CNN News 18 for more such stories and developments from the nation and across the globe. Thanks for watching.